is I, the Hamburglar. What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. And today's video is going to be my Sunday sermon. Yes, today is going to be my Sunday sermon. Today is Sunday, November 2nd. And I just want to say peace and blessings to everybody out there. And pain and retribution to all of the demons and devils. How about that? Now, first things first, let me say this before I get into this topic. Shout out to everybody that follows the movement. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Shout out to everybody that can see my talent. A lot of people can see, which I already, you know what I'm saying? I'm still basically transforming into who I'm really supposed to be. I'm really still developing into who I'm supposed to be as in terms of my future self. You see what I'm saying? Because being for so long, especially, you know, being a kid from Chicago, you know, Harvey, Illinois, to be exact, that's Cook County. Chicago is in Cook County. It's the same shit. Chicago culture is there. In Harvey, Chicago customs, waves, it's all through Cook County. So anybody try to tell you that that this place is in Cook County but it ain't Chicago, they lying to you. Chicago has a lot of different faces, meaning that you can go to the inner city, downtown Chicago. That's Cook County, right? The main culture of Chicago will be down there. But let's say you go to Maywood, or let's say you go to Brookfield, or let's say you go to Lansing, or let's say you go to Harvey, let's say you go to Markham, let's say you go to Tinley Park, let's say you go to, I think Tinley Park, not even Cook County, I think that's like, that might be Cook County still though, yeah, I think that's still Cook County. Tinley Park, Oak Forest, Bremen, all that shit, I think all that shit is still Cook County. So you can go to these different places, Midlothian, all that, Homewood, rest in peace, Juice World. That's where Juice World from, Homewood, Illinois. That's Cook County. That's right next door to Harvey, where I'm from. You see what I'm saying? So, so don't let people tell you that, oh, that ain't in Chicago. It's Chicagoland area. It's Cook County. That's Chicago. Chicago ways is there. The customs, the lingo, the culture is there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a smaller little pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just like with LA. You know, you go to a place like Chatsworth or Northridge, Burbank, North Hollywood, South Hollywood, East Hollywood, Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You go to motherfucking Pasadena, you know, Cathedral City, motherfucking, what's it called? Cathedral City, but it's another name for it. Pasadena, I forgot. But you go to any one of them places, that's still LA County. You see what I'm saying? It might not be South Central, Watts, and all that shit, but it's still LA County. So LA customs and ways is still there. It's just in a little pocket. You know what I'm saying? And I say all that to say this. I was reading the comments, and yes, I read all the comments. But if I haven't responded to you yet, I'm still responding to a lot of comments. I still see a lot of people coming on my videos and stuff like that, and I ain't get to them, but it's been 5 months ago, a couple years ago, a couple months ago. I will respond. I will get back to you. I'm just, excuse me. I'm just highly, highly busy. You feel me? Highly, highly busy, man. But I will get back to you and respond. But I was reading the comment on my video I did a couple days ago, and the thumbnail of the video says "Expect a Miracle." Somebody said that I sound crazy, and that I sound crazy, I sound insane. I sound crazy and I sound insane because I'm trying to include all of America, because I'm truly, genuinely trying to make America great again. I sound crazy because I say, regardless of what your income is, whether you don't make enough, which I'm advocating for you, you stupid dummy, so how can I be crazy? You see what I'm saying? I'm not on medication. I'm not crazy at all. I'm highly intelligent. You know what I'm saying? I have a 3-digit IQ. How you think I could figure out this shit I'm doing now? You see the little shit I'm doing with the celebrities with my art videos? That's the new shit that I'm about to start. I'm just testing it out right now. That's why I'm doing little shit like this with little celebrities and shit. I'm testing it out. But I'm finna morph this shit It's something you ain't never seen before. Like literally, I'm finna be one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, one of the biggest artists in the world. And I've been said that before. And I've been, I ain't gonna say I was at my prime, but I was new in my career a couple of years ago. I've been to Australia, I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to different places, you know what I'm saying? I've been around the world, been in different states in America, but I wasn't prepared for it because I didn't know this shit was gonna happen that fast, you know what I mean? Especially to me, especially when you coming from Chicago, you don't think you gonna ever make it out. You don't think you gonna make it out of the city, and if you do, you don't really think that highly of yourself. You think you're just a regular another person, another hardworking person that's just trying to find their way. But God has talent. He gives people talent. Every human being has a talent. Your talent might not be exactly like mine, but you have one. You have to figure that out. I don't know what your talent is. You see what I'm saying? You have to figure it out. I don't know what your talent is. You see what I'm saying? And how can I be crazy because I'm advocating for you? See, that's what people like to do. That's what Satan like to do. Satan like to say, "Oh, you crazy." Satan like to cause anxiety. And shout out to Gavin Newsom. He even said this himself. Like, Gavin Newsom is even waking up and seeing what's going on. So shout out him. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm actually more of a fan. I ain't even gonna say fan. I have way more respect for Gavin Newsom. You know what I'm saying right now, because he's actually seeing what the fuck going on. He's seeing what's happening in America. We need to take our fucking country back, for we don't have a goddamn country. You see what I'm saying? And we can do that. How I sound crazy? We can do that because we have the Constitution. Motherfuckers commit treason against the Constitution every day. I'm Cherokee Native American. I'm an original patriot. So ain't no way I can commit treason. I'm a patriot of this country. You see what I'm saying? And our forefathers are rolling around in their graves saying this is a goddamn shame. So the fact that you can even say that I'm crazy because I'm advocating for America and Americans, it's sad, it's disgusting. Sad and it's disgusting because that goes to show you an agent provocateur. Like Gavin Newsom said, people nowadays, they want to cause anxiety and then flip the script, Hegelian dialectic, then got the nerve to say, well, I think you need medication. You might need some type of Xanax or something for your anxiety because you anxious. Yeah, this is funny coming from the devil that just created anxiety. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the same motherfucker that created cancer. They gonna make you sick and get you sick, then turn around try to give you treatment for the shit, but the treatment don't even work. And if they do give you a treatment that has some type of ability to work, it's gonna be super overpriced. This is the snake oil salesman. This shit been going on for a long time. So listen to what I'm saying. Does this sound crazy? Because I'm advocating for Americans that regardless of what your income is, so because you well off, because you did the right things in your life and you became successful, but things happen in people's lives. Just because you're successful, that don't mean you're not a human being. You don't stop being a human being no more. You're still a human being. Yeah, you might be well off and all that type of shit, but some of these people might have kids, they have family members, other things they got to take care of. We not in these people's lives. We don't know. But let's just say, hypothetically, like some now, when this is a government shutdown, let's say, yeah, you might be well off or something like that. You don't know. Your money could be tied up in investments. You might have a mortgage, anything. Just because you're well off, like they say, the more money you make, the more bills. You see what I'm saying? So just the fact that you're an American, every American should have access to health care, to free housing, Section 8, to EBT, and to free education. Every American, whether you use it or not, or necessarily whether you use it right away or not, it should still have that backup option on the table for all Americans, because it could just be one day where you might just want to change your life and say, you know what, I want to go back to school and I actually want to study liberal arts. I'm just giving you an example. You see what I'm saying? I just want to study liberal arts. I just want to do this. I just want to do that. Like, man, I just want to go back to school and get my degree in carpentry. For so long, I've been prolonging it. You see what I'm saying? But if education and stuff not free, and you may not be that well off, or whatever the case may be, you might have other stuff going on. So people don't want to talk about that, the other stuff you already got going on. They want to talk about the shit they see face value. And it's sad, because everybody's going through something, whether it's good or bad. So regardless of how much money you make, if you're an American, you should be able to show, to prove that you're American, passport, birth certificate, and all that. Passport is a birth certificate and a social put together. I got a passport and I got my social, so I'm all the documents I need. I'm a Class A American, a citizen. You see what I'm saying? And You know, whether you a citizen or whether you even been naturalized. You see what I'm saying? But citizens should have, you know, access to it first. And don't get it twisted. I'm advocating for low income people too. Even if you low income, you should still have that ability to choose whether you want food stamps or not, whether you want free education or not, whether you want Section 8 housing or not, whether you want, what was the other one? It was free healthcare, free housing, EBT, education. So all those four things, you should have that option. Just because you low income don't necessarily mean you lazy or you a bum or nothing like that. Some people just born into messed up situations, and you know, having all that stress on you, it'll weigh you down. So you might take you a little bit longer to figure things out. Some people was the complete opposite. They might go through that shit and they see what's going on and they get a job at 16 right away. You know, everybody's story different. But I'm advocating for all Americans. If this the land of the free, the brave, home of the equal, the equality, housing is a human right, food is a human right, shelter is a human right, and free education is a human right. So if I sound crazy to you because I said that, then you must be the crazy one, you must be the dumb one, you must be the retarded one. Oh, I forgot, you must be an agent. Like I said, wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Gang.